Hi, welcome to Splat TV or Show Play Tech. My name is Bread Knife, and this week, ang pag-uusapan natin ay Ultrabooks. You're watching Splat TV, Show Play Tech. Para doon sa mga hindi familiar, let's just familiarize ourselves with a few types of laptops. Let's start with the small ones. Now, yung mga maliliit are your netbooks. Netbooks, very small, mga 10 inches ang screen. It's nice because pwede mo siya malagay sa bag, even kasya siya sa malaking bulsa. That's a netbook for you. Matagal ang battery life niya. The downside is it's not that fast. You can't play games on it. Some people can play games on it. Yeah, Facebook games. But beyond that, that's it. Ngayon, the next one is your basic laptop, like your 13 inches, 14 inches, 15 inches. What the good thing about these things is that magandang processing niya, depende sa model, and you can do more work on a regular laptop. Then, there are also the gaming laptops. Ang gaming laptops mo naman would be a little bigger ang screen, a little heavier, mas makapal siya, and faster ang processor and graphics card kasi nga it's for gaming. Now you also have your desktop replacements. Your desktop replacements are actually very close to a gaming laptop. The difference is, ang desktop replacement makapal, malaki, mabigat. Thus the name desktop replacement kasi it's basically a desktop na in laptop form. Now, what about Ultrabooks? The rule of thumb sa ating laptops is the smaller the laptop, the lesser the performance. The bigger, the more performance. But of course, habang palaki ng palaki, lesser mobility. Yan ang problem. Well, Ultrabooks are actually your way in between. Because hindi siya ganun kaliit, but it's also quite powerful. It does not sacrifice portability and mobility. Ultrabooks are designed to be sleek, thin, with longer battery life, but does not compromise on performance. That is your Ultrabook, and that's what we're going to talk about today. This Ultrabook right here from Gigabyte, the u2442. Now, looking at the box of this laptop, makikita mo na ang nipis-nipis ng laptop na to. Tingnan mo yan, kita mo yan. Right, that's really thin. And for those of you who already own laptops, alam nyo na ang laptop, ang lalaki ng mga box. Okay, at least 2 to 3 times thicker than this. So let's open it up. This is actually just a sleeve, so let's remove that. And this is the box itself. Okay, now we're gonna go over the specs right now. So cameraman, if you can look at this, very simple. It's got a 14-inch HD that has a resolution of 1600 by 900 LED backlit monitor. CPU niya is Intel i7 3517U. Ang U dyan is actually a definition, describes na Ultrabook yan. Usually Ultrabooks have a specific processor na kasama niya, which is the U. It actually tells you it's an Ultrabook processor. 1.9 GHz DDR3 sodium, 4 GB times 2. That's actually 8 GB of memory. Wireless connectivity 802 BGNN plus Bluetooth 4.0. Itong one of the best features niya because it has storage that is both SSD and an hard drive. Okay, that is a standard for all of your Ultrabooks. Ang Ultrabooks talaga requirement niyan is SSD. On this part, it has an mSATA SSD, and it also has a hard disk drive that is 750 gigabytes. So it has speed and storage at the same time. It's also powered by the NVIDIA GeForce GT 640M with 128 bus width and 2 gigabytes of video memory. So let's go into the box right now. So ang una natin bubuksan, meron siyang power cord, very standard fare. Of course, the power brick. Look at this brick. I'll tell you honestly, this is the thickest part of this product. The actual laptop is actually thinner than the power brick. That is an Ultrabook. And the beauty of the Ultrabook is, hindi siya mag-compromise ng performance. Actually, maganda ang performance ng Ultrabook kahit na manipis siya. Inside, you will see it has a really nice and stylish bag. The funny thing is, while we're shooting this video, we've had a lot of technical difficulties. Sometimes mag-trip ang electric power, sometimes the mic would go weird, and then sometimes the light would turn off. Okay? Anyway, going back. So I'm sorry about that. We were experiencing some technical difficulties along the way. Some of the lights were going off, and yeah, so we'll have to bear with this as we go along. Inside the bag, you actually have another bag, and even the bag is really nice. It's I think it's leather, or leatherette, and it's really thin. Sa loob niya, meron din siyang manual and your drivers. Most Ultrabooks walang optical drive. Wala, kasi it doesn't need one. But you'd still need one eventually because you need to install its drivers. You might need an external drive, or if you have an extra computer at home, ipasa mo lang ang laman niya sa isang USB drive and you're good to go. Itong manual and more whatnots inside, like a global warranty card, Intel RST or Rapid Start technology, and tips. You need tips for your Ultrabook. Okay? So, we're going to continue with the actual Ultrabook itself. So, look at this. Here is the Ultrabook. This has an aluminum brush finish. Can you see that? That's aluminum brush finish. Now, I don't know if I have enough light here, but as much as possible, I'd like you to see the actual beauty of this notebook. Yeah, that's another light trip for you. Bahala na kahit mangubos ang lights natin, tatapusin natin ang shoot na to. So, this is the Ultrabook, like I told you earlier. Of course, the Gigabyte. Ang nipis, ano? Check this out. Like I told you, the power brick is thicker than the notebook. Okay? Brush finish aluminum ang cover niya, and dual vents. Usually laptops and Ultrabooks don't have dual vents except gaming laptops, but this one has dual vents. Connectivity wise, meron siyang well, RJ45 for your network, your VGA out, your USB 2.0 mic and headphone jack, as well as a Kensington lock port. And it has HDMI out with USB 3.0 and your card reader, and here is where your power gets in. Now let's look at the let's look at the bottom before that. As you can see, hindi mo actually matanggal ang battery. Most laptops you'll have to most laptops you'll have to attach the battery before you actually use it, but ang Ultrabook mo, the thing about it is para siyang tablet, incorporated na yung battery inside. Thus the kaya mas manipis siya, and that also accounts for the weight. It has special batteries, and this is actually the only part where you can actually remove and upgrade if you like, replace the hard drive or up the RAM. But in this case, you don't need to. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, look at that. Meron siyang screen protector in between your keyboard. Itong dust wipe na to. Let's remove that. Microfiber, really nice. Now let's take a look at this. One of its key features, backlit keyboard. So if you're using your Ultrabook in the dark, it helps because backlit keyboard, you can easily see what you're typing or doing in the dark. CPU, we already discussed this. Check out the colors on that, the line. Now, according to the website, the color is check this out. The actual stickers even have a protector on top of it. These stickers have a protector on top of it. This is silly. Check that out. Yeah, that's the Gigabyte. It has Intel Core 7. Now, the actual touchpad, you might not see this on the camera, but it's textured. No, some touchpads dimpled, but this one is actually textured. It's rough. It enables it enables it to detect the small movements para more precise. Actually makes using a touchpad feel like an actual mice, which is really nice. There you have it. This is a Gigabyte Ultrabook, the u2442V version 2.0, available sa Blink, and this has been bread knife even with all the power outages and the battery problems we've been having, we just apologize the quality of this video. We'll promise to make a better video next time. This has been Bread Knife for Splat TV. See you next time on Show Play Tech.
From Blink, the company trusted by experts.